we are going to China for the first time ever. This is exciting. This is different. It's like an overload of all your senses here. We are applying for the newly extended 10-day transit visa. We're actually really excited about this next leg, but we only have 10 days on this transit visa, so we have to pack as much as we can in 10 days. Next up, China. Made it to China. Welcome to Hangzhou. Just gotta make sure we get through the border with our transit visa and then go check into our first hotel. Well, that was quite the process. We learned a lot about ourselves and about China. It's still kind of a new system, I think, so we kind of got wrong information to start with, almost got in a wrong 2-hour line, but we made it through. We made it into China.
We did.
We're here for 10 days, so let the adventure start. Okay, first hotel. That we are finally in China. It was a lot of effort just to plan this, just to get here, just to get the visa, but we're here. Today we're just gonna chill out, maybe see some of the walking streets that we're right next to here. 10 days of China starts now. Came out to grab some dinner, and just next to our hotel, right around the corner, are all these walking streets.
There's a Dairy Queen.
And a Dairy Queen. Maybe a little less authentic, hey?
Hangzhou was one of the ancient capital cities of China. It's been around for thousands of years, but from early on it was influential on the Silk Road, and so you had a lot of trade coming through. So this place has been important for a long time.
I feel like we're already feeling the benefits of traveling somewhere where there's not a lot of videos of this area on YouTube. And you can't Google Street View because Google doesn't really exist here. So this is like the most blind I feel like we've gone into places. I had no idea what to expect from here. We're already we're lost in this maze of walking streets and just so much action and crazy stuff happening. This is definitely a different kind of travel than we've been doing lately. I mean, there's more of a culture shock. There's more of a language barrier. We did our first successful food purchase and also first successful payment with WePay, which is one of the primary ways to pay for things here. Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking to start with, but it makes it so much more fun. This is exciting. This is different. And there's potato and shrimp cakes. They're really good. Is this? I don't even know where that cave of secrets goes. Might have to find out. That's just a really smart marketing gimmick. It's a big cave full of photo ops just to get you to go shopping at the end. Brilliant. Brilliant marketing. You got me. Second purchase. This is quite a mix of a dinner. It's shrimp cakes, noodles, and some small potatoes. Oh man, if this is how we're starting, this is a good start. The vibes here are immaculate. So I can't wait to see what this town looks like in the morning. We haven't even seen the lake yet. This is crazy. Good start, good first night.
Hangzhou.
The way we're traveling this so far is just wandering around kind of in the direction of things. We can see this temple. It's the City God Pavilion. We can see it from our hotel actually at night, lit up like amazingly. We hunted this down first. So yeah, we're gonna check out the City God Pavilion on top of this hill. You ready?
Ready.
Let's go. So this pagoda is 7 floors, kind of a museum. It gives like a picture, a story of Hangzhou. Yeah, we're gonna keep going up, get to the top of this tower. And this is Westlake. This is where everything is. This is where the action happens. This is why we are staying where we are. This is our first view of Westlake. And yeah, we have to get down there and explore some more. The scale of it is crazy. Okay, figuring out restaurants and food and how things work is a bit intimidating to start with. We found this buffet though. It was only about $5 a person. You got like such a variety of like noodles and dumplings. We'll call that a success. And let me tell you, everyone is staring at us in this place, but starting to get used to being noticed everywhere. We will get used to it. It's only day 1, so. And this Hefang Walking Street is just as cool during the day as it is at night. There's definitely a learning curve to China, just figuring out how everything works, having to translate everything that you read, everything you say, and then having to figure out how to pay. But once you figure all that out, actually using the apps to pay for everything is super easy. And it's actually quite nice. Just scan and go. Next on the agenda, we're finally going to hit Westlake. We're going to go hop on some boats and we're going to check out sites across the lake. We're starting off here at Wuzhen Pier, which is right next to these walking streets. Yeah, huge like square that we're in here, which is pretty crazy. This is a little more modern than the walking streets around us. But yeah, we're not doing any shopping right now. Let's go down to the lake, go down to the pier, and see how we get on these boats. I'm not really sure. These are actual boats. That's crazy. Oh, those are pretty elaborate. We're on the boat. We splurged for a boat cruise, which was 50 yuan each. We're going all the way around the lake.
Yeah, we're going around the lake.
It's a lake tour.
Yeah.
On a cool boat.
So Westlake is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which is the only lake area in China that is a World Heritage Site. We're gonna see some stuff. A temple, a pagoda, an island possibly. They all have whimsical names. One of the stops is Oriole singing in the wind or something like that.
You're right, that is whimsical.
Very whimsical.
We're on a whimsical boat tour to whimsical places.
Yes.
That was worth the trip. Nice little boat ride. That's a good way to get around.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go see if we can check out, I think there's a night market further up here. And it's just 5 o'clock, so it should just be opening.
Sweet.
And see what else we can see tonight.
Yeah.
I've never seen a boat quite like that. Look at that. That's elaborate. That's impressive. I want to ride the dragon's head, please.
So this boat is probably around hundreds of years ago, and they've recreated it. We saw a little replica of it in the temple. So I feel like this thing has been around for a long time. Not this specific one.
We're finishing today after our lake tour at the Wulin Night Market. This is a completely different vibe of the night market near where we're staying, the old streets. It's definitely a little more modern. I think it just opened, so not sure what we can get here. This is huge in here. We found like a food mall. I can't read anything. I'm just looking at the pictures at this point. Wulin Street is actually quite long, as it turns out. There's all little narrow kind of alleys and pathways. This has been a good first couple days here. We didn't expect much in Hangzhou. Didn't know what to expect, really. But we're getting a good mix of everything. Kind of seeing a modern Chinese city, as well as kind of this historic, cool streets with a lot of markets. So far, it's been great. And we have so much more to see. This is only day 2, and we have a lot to get to. I'm calling home to tell everyone to come over here. Come to China. Good morning. Today we're seeing something completely different. We're going to be checking out the Longjing Tea Plantations. which is a like cultural village area, and we'll see some tea fields, maybe do like tea tasting, a little more nature, something completely different. So get in the taxi and let's go. Ni hao. We're just making our way down. We saw some fields in the distance. We weren't sure we were in the right place or this is the place to go. I think that we're in the right place here. Let's take a look at this.
So this is Longjing Cultural Village, and this is where all the tea plantations are. So we're going to try to see if we can get into one of the plantations and maybe do a tour or a tasting. But I think we need to go up there. We're going to climb all the way back down the hill and see if we can do a tea tasting now. Yeah, let's go.
We walked all the way through this village and there was a pay point to pay 10 yuan to get in here. And it might just be this nice temple behind us. We're just gonna do what we can and enjoy it. This could be where we can find some tea tasting. Do you want to sit?
Longjing Tea. Yesterday is green tea here.
You picked it up yesterday?
Yeah.
Wow.
In all of China, best?
Yeah. All the China, the Longjing, the green tea is this one is best.
Longjing tea is the best green tea.
The first one we had in China, and it was the best one.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much. Your English is very good.
Very good.
Better than my Chinese.
Yeah.
Thank you. 谢谢. Bye. Well, that was definitely worth 10 yuan for entry because we got a complimentary tea tasting. We learned a lot. She was super nice. She asked us to promote China, and yeah, it was a really great experience. And I'm so full of tea that I feel a little buzzed.
Yeah. A little
I'm
bit
awake.
happy.
I'm alive.
Awake. So it is said that the old dragon well is connected to the East China Sea and a dragon lives there. When you stir the spring water with a stick, fine water lines will be on the surface of the well like dragon whiskers floating. It is said that this is a response from the old dragon at the bottom of the well, which means good luck and good health.
I think this is Longjing Temple, and it's been around since 649 AD, but it's been destroyed like 3 or 4 times in floods and wars. But now, it's a beautiful place to walk through, stir a dragon well, and drink some tea. That's $2 that we've spent so far. What a cool town. We didn't know what to expect, And that's the best kind of travel sometimes. When you don't have any expectations, you can't really research it, and you just have little adventures along the way. That's China so far for us in a nutshell.
How
much money?
Well, as we sit here and eat our strawberries, we're just going to book a car back. Tomorrow we have to find a way to Wuzhen, which is one of the best ancient water towns, which is built on canals, has history for like thousands of years basically. So we have to figure out a way to get there.
It'll be a mission tomorrow. So join us for the next episode because it might be a bit of a challenge getting there.
Maybe more challenging than trying to buy strawberries. We'll see. We can see the City God Pavilion Temple from our hotel, actually, all lit up, and it looked crazy. So we had to come and walk down here so we could get a closer view of it on our last night before we go. It looks awesome. I got a quick drone shot, so hopefully that shows it better. There's a whole park area here, and it's just all full of action too. There's people dancing in front of us. A lot of energy, a lot of life to this city. Very cool.
Yeah, amazing.
And a little mango ice cream treat just to top off a great second day in China. Cheers. Just when we think we've seen everything that there is to see in this city, we follow a cool street, and it leads us to not one, but two really ornate kind of city gates, and like another pagoda temple just in the background. And then also just a really cool street with like cool buildings and tea houses. We're never going to make it back to the hotel at this rate because there's just too much to see.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you. Everywhere we go, there's fun things to see. And people doing fun things in public. You would never get this back home. Just enjoying themselves, enjoying life, not a care in the world.
Yeah. On a weeknight.
Yeah. I think it's like Wednesday today. It's very obvious that they don't get a lot of tourists like us here, and we've never felt that this much. Everyone is looking at us everywhere we go, and we've already had people coming up to Tess to take pictures like she's some kind of celebrity. We do see other tourists here, but they're very few and far between, so we stand out.
Hangzhou exceeded all expectations. That was amazing. I hope it surprised you as much as it surprised us. So we'll catch you in the next one in Wuzhen.